Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I truly hope you're all having a wonderful, blessed Thursday. I know that so many of you are still waiting for Congress to send out another round of stimulus checks. Many households in the United States are experiencing a shortage of food. In addition to that, millions of Americans are behind on their rent and mortgage. So this is really frustrating to see so many Americans just struggling right now. Immediate action needs to be taken by these lawmakers now. The American people cannot keep waiting and waiting for more relief. There's been a recent survey that shows that millions of Americans' current income falls way below their pre-pandemic income. Close to 30% of adults reported difficulty in keeping up with their expenses. CNBC reported that most Americans are using their $1,400 third stimulus checks to pay monthly bills, regardless of their incomes. According to a new survey, 45% of Americans plan to use the latest round of stimulus checks for monthly expenses, followed by 36% who plan to use that money for day-to-day essentials. 32% want to pay down debt, and 28% who intend to add to their savings. It's very clear that millions are relying on the federal government right now to pass more stimulus relief. We have many lawmakers who recently urged President Joe Biden to support recurring monthly stimulus payments for millions of Americans. If our lawmakers really care about the American people, they would pass monthly stimulus checks. There are Democratic lawmakers in the Senate that have told President Biden almost 6 in 10 people say that $1,400 payment set to be included in the rescue package will last them less than 3 months. We all remember how multiple lawmakers in the House and Senate wanted a third round of stimulus payments to be more targeted. A couple months ago, Republicans wanted the income thresholds for third stimulus checks to be lowered. One Republican lawmaker even called for lowering the bar for full payments to $40,000 for individuals and $80,000 per couple, while capping the payments of peoples whose incomes are $50,000 and $100,000. While the details for this fourth round of stimulus checks hasn't been yet finalized, it is likely that most Americans that receive Social Security and other federal program benefits will receive a fourth stimulus check. Our lawmakers have not agreed upon an official amount yet. Americans will either be receiving a one-time fourth stimulus check or smaller recurring monthly stimulus checks. As part of President Joe Biden's American Rescue Plan, people who receive SSI and SSDI automatically qualify to receive a third stimulus check for up to $1,400, just like they did for the first and second round of stimulus payments. Our lawmakers definitely need to make sure that Americans that are suffering the most actually receive a stimulus payment. There are millions of homeless Americans that don't have a fixed address or bank account and are having trouble claiming their stimulus checks. Experts say if you are homeless, you can claim your missing stimulus money by filing a tax return. Unhoused people who make less than $70,000 a year can file their taxes for free through the IRS. Currently, the IRS is also focusing on getting on track to start sending stimulus-enhanced child tax credits to millions of families starting this July. The IRS still has about 1.7 million tax year 2019 returns to be processed. The backlog of paper return is because so many IRS workers were sent to work from home during this crisis. At one point last year, the pile of unopened mail had to be kept in trailers. For this year, families can receive a credit of up to $3,600 for each child under the age of 6 and $3,000 for each one under the age of 18, up from the current credit of up to $2,000 per child under the age of 17. The enhanced portion of the credit will be available for single parents with annual incomes up to $75,000 and joint filers making up to $150,000 a year. Lawmakers are also working on making it easier for parents to use the funds to cover their expenses during the year. Our lawmakers want to start sending families half of the credit on a monthly or periodic basis, starting this July through December 2021. The other half would be claimed under 2021 tax returns. President Joe Biden and Democrats are already pushing to make the changes to the child tax credit permanent, rather than just for 2021. IRS Commissioner Charles Redding said, "We fully expect to launch in July. We expect to launch with payments going out on a monthly basis. We also might see a new tool on the IRS website." The agency intends to debut an online portal on July 1st to allow it to send child tax credit to families periodically this year, instead of as a lump sum at tax time. They can also use a portal to inform the IRS of any changes to their households in 2021 or opt out of monthly payments. Charles Redding also acknowledged that the portal might need some upgrades after it's unveiled, noting that it will be the absolute best product we are able to put together.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I'm very, very proud of the House Democrats for how they presented the rescue plan to their constituents over this period of the Easter Passover break, but also our committee work period in the past few weeks. This plan was as is described by its title, a rescue. But it can only rescue if people know how it meets their needs. So we had nearly 100 teach-ins last week across the country so that people could see how they could avail themselves of the benefits of the rescue plan. And that will continue, that continues. About 175 million Americans have already received it. About 160 million Americans have received their checks from this legislation. Again, that adds up to those checks are part of nearly $1 trillion in the pockets of the American workers. As we said, our purpose in the plan was vaccines in the arm, money in the pockets, children safely in school, workers safely back at work, and that is what is happening now. And so we're very proud of that. But we have more to do. First of all, more to do to make sure people know how they can benefit, but more to do as we go forward. That was the rescue. Next is the recovery, and the recovery is the American Jobs Plan. I think that this is not an opportunity of a generation, but of a century. I call this the promised land for America's workers. The legislation that is being put together now, again, to build the infrastructure of America: roads, bridges, water systems, broadband, mass transit, high-speed rail, education, schools, housing, etc. But in order to do that, you have to have the human infrastructure.
So that is the end of the video, everyone. I hope you found this video helpful this morning. Please, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I'll do my very best to answer any questions that you may have. And don't forget to enter the $75 Amazon gift card giveaway by subscribing to my channel, sharing this video, liking the video, and commenting below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very, very blessed day.